Hey guys, what's up? It's Eddie the Man here from Let's Play the Nation, and today we have a video about. Actually, this isn't just me. I've actually got friends here. Holy crap, I have friends. Introduce yourself.
It's Gator of Let's Play the Nation, and who else is here? I only know of me.
Oh shit, I broke my cheese. No. It's my big concern for this podcast. I'm J125, the How to Fix guy that everybody hates, and the Warframe guy that everybody hates. I'm hated.
I'm Bestwick, the guy that currently the other three guys on this call are really hating on for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh my god, we are gonna fucking murder you this by the
internet.
The end of this podcast. This kid is gonna be in a ditch somewhere. His parents can't find him. And no cop will ever see him again.
Take note that I do live on the other side of the continent from all three of them, so
Doesn't matter.
Make note you're gonna end up on the inner side of the continent in a fucking ditch.
And for any of you guys that are watching, any of you that find him, $1 million reward. Just again.
Bring him to this
Begin.
location, and the address will be in the link below. Something's making the noise on my computer. Reconnecting. Oh, the stream dropped. Oh no.
Don't worry, we recorded this, so we're good. So, actually, let's open up with LPTN updates. 100 subscribers, 101 actually. We're rocking out right now.
This is where I would open up the internet browser, but you see, these guys didn't want to wait for me to try and fix my internet. Just
We
saying.
tried for
Because
45
it's 3
minutes.
a.m. in the morning.
And why would you need to open up your internet browser?
I was gonna search up the things, you know.
Hey, what? LPTN? You don't know how many subscribers we have? Here, I can tell you.
You have 101.
We have exactly.
Oh great, but
3,000.
Google Docs works for me though.
101. We have 101.
Start working on your homework, bitch.
So,
Damn, it's working! It's working!
God. Well,
There
it's
you
a
go.
fucking podcast miracle, everybody. Somebody
Alright.
start playing the tunes.
Hallelujah!
Are you ready for America? As ready as I can be.
That's a miracle.
oh my god, load up on guns. Shoot me now. Oh my god. Thank the Lord it's working. Alright, so now Bestwick
Alright,
can be
dude,
quiet for like
moving
10
on.
minutes, search up topics, because he likes to do research before these things. But LPTN updates.
Wait. They
What
said to wait up to
video?
5 minutes.
What video are you guys going to be producing for content?
I don't have anything particular coming up that's special except for, LPT and Skit Random 3 coming out on Monday, bitches! Well, it should be up
finally
like...
edited? Yeah.
It's gonna be edited tonight or tomorrow during the day, because I was gonna do it tonight, but then I realized it's gonna be 3 in like 5 seconds.
It is 3 right now.
History.
This right now, daylight saving times, America over here is
Yep.
like, we can do it!
We can do it though.
We technically just lost an hour of our life.
It was 2:42, or it was 1:42, or yeah, no, it was 2, and it's like 3 now, bitches.
Did we lose an hour though, or is this just
Lost an
this?
It would technically still be 2:05 right now, but no.
Well, you know.
It's really annoys me because now I gotta wake up even fucking earlier to go to school. I have to wake up at 6 in the morning. Now I gotta wake up at 5 technically.
But you're going to forget about it in like a month.
I am gonna forget about it and I'm gonna say, oh wow, it's only 6. Then I'm gonna look at my watch and I'm gonna be like, but what if it was, not? I had it.
And Saturday morning.
No,
Oh, it's gonna be dark when we darker when we get out of bed.
It's gonna be dark when I get out of bed. It's gonna be fucking.
You want to know
Shit.
what's working and what's not working right now, Skater?
No, not really.
Right, listen, you'll be amazed by what's working with my
You said
internet browser right now. You'll be
He must want to really get his fucking neck slit, doesn't he?
No, but listen. The internet browser the only one on my computer that's currently working, Internet Explorer. You want to know what's the search program that's only working right now? Bing.
Well, you know. It's
Pornhub is
it's a
search engine.
conspiracy. Are you running Windows XP because Google or Microsoft's trying to get you?
The only things that are working is
You got
that-
Skype, Bing, and fucking Internet Explorer running. Microsoft wants that dick of yours.
Yeah, exactly.
why, Why do you open up Microsoft PowerPoint and Word as well?
Who still uses those?
I do.
What? Why?
Why don't you start a spreadsheet on fucking Excel too?
I use those. Why?
Why? There's so many better free options.
Doesn't matter. My freaking school uses it, and it's
I use
easier because it comes with the computer, or it came with mine. So fuck it. I'm not gonna waste my
They
time.
cost $100 to get the full pack of that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's expensive as shit to get that
Money.
stuff.
My mom bought it for me.
I got it for free because of my grandpa.
free options, man. I mean, free is good. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Does
3.
it come with it?
Microsoft. Oh my god!
Free
All right.
natural, man.
If it comes with your computer, why waste your time trying to find something else when it does basically the same thing?
So you're saying that for all my editing that I do in the future, I'm going to use Windows Live Movie Maker
but my
instead of finding a
I'd
better
love
option?
to see that.
Hold on,
I would love to see that.
Hold on. My spreadsheet program is GPU accelerated.
Oh shit! That
What
sounds
the hell is a
professional. That
GPU
sounds-
accelerated thing? All I need to do is type my Scout
It
CS.
calculates faster.
I
Let's just put it that way. It does calculations faster.
I don't see a fuck to give.
I know. I don't either. But I can
Okay.
say it does that.
Yeah, you can, bitch.
All I need to do is print paper.
And it doesn't even work with my GPU. It only works with the new the AMD ones, I think.
Oh my god, really? Like that's fucking
Jensen.
extreme, bro.
Where were we actually? Just trying to
We were gonna talk about LPTN, but apparently nobody gives a shit about it
GPU
anymore.
accelerated spreadsheets are more important. Let's just-
It's spreadsheets, bitches.
How do we-
Science and spreadsheet, bitches.
How do we get from LPTN to science and spreadsheets?
Because
you
it's
know.
a natural progression of things. Just
Anyways.
It went from LPTN to best we can only suck Microsoft's dick to fucking spreadsheets.
yeah,
That's it.
it works.
All right,
I'm
Godzilla,
not just
bitches.
gonna undress now. If you guys don't.
There's a well. There's a well.
Me too. You want to get together, Skater?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fucking want a spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Get a little weird. So we technically went from LPTN to spooning.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, hopefully people do that when they watch your videos. That's how sexy they are.
we want some anal.
No, we're not.
Stuff
We've already.
We condone
it's been-
that.
It's been like 10 minutes maybe. We haven't talked about one single topic, and it's already rated PG-13. Let's try to get like 30 minutes in to make it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Godzilla is rated R, so we'd only be going into deeper
I'm pretty
shit.
sure
if
I'm
we,
agreeing.
if we talked about Godzilla, we'd be
Right now.
going into a deeper pile.
It is. Wait. What does it say?
It's 309. If you want the time. I have no
9 a.m.
They don't say what it
on a
is.
Sunday morning.
Hold on, I'll look it up on Fandango because
Technically.
that's
I'm on Wiki. It doesn't say what it is.
because
They
it's
spent
Wikipedia.
160. Hey, spent 160 million on it though.
I can expect some good stuff out of that.
Yeah, we
Bryan Cranston's in it, which is the only thing that
The
makes
next
me.
gen movie, man. Expect it on.
It's gonna be a next gen
Xbox
movie. It's
One,
gonna be
all of
4D, bitches. I'm gonna
4D.
smell the fire.
them. 4D, really?
Is it gonna be 4D?
You can only go
By the
with.
way, I'm watching your live stream and nice aperture background for Google.
Thanks, man.
I like
I'll
that.
be like,
Appreciate
yeah. Let's see here. What does it say? This is
Oh,
Bryan
yeah.
Cranston Comic
You guys
Con.
know more about Godzilla than I do.
I don't.
I'm a huge
Uh,
Godzilla fan.
But
Comes out 16th of May. Not that. That's pretty interesting. We just hit watch trailer and skip to the end to see what it says. Copyright. Don't look at screen.
if you guys want to catch live streams like this, you can go to Jammer1255. That's twitch.tv/Jammer1255.
Please like me and suck my dick.
Go to his.
Bryan
FAQ.
Cranston. Every time I hear Bryan Cranston's voice, all I think about is Breaking Bad. Because even in this movie, like the first line he says is, "I want to talk to somebody in charge." It's like shit. He's doing meth again.
What? I don't. Am I? Eddie,
Breaking
are
Bad.
you, are you with
Breaking
me,
Bad.
or
I
are you? Am I the only one that doesn't know what the hell he's
It's
talking
just-
about?
It
I got
just
it.
is-
Don't worry, Jim. I got it. I watched Breaking
Thanks,
Bad.
Dad. Anyway, it just says the date. It does not say anything on here.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything here what it's rated. Anyways,
It's
though.
probably not rated yet. Then it comes out
No, to
May.
give you an idea, Eddie, of how much I like Godzilla, when I was little, I used to watch cartoons. I've seen every movie, even the Japanese movies of Godzilla. I
Japanese ones are
own.
better.
Yeah, they are way better. I own the first three original series of the comic books for Godzilla. They're all mint condition and unopened, and I have every movie for Godzilla on DVD, like I said. So, Godzilla.
I
So
didn't even know they made comic books. So
What are comic books? And who buys a book and doesn't open it to read?
They're actually worth a decent amount. The comic books, they're worth, I think, last time I looked, they're about almost $700.
You want to send me one of those comic books?
No, that's like for the series, and no, I'm not sending it to you because you said who would read them and who would leave them unopened, so. Hey, who wants it besides Eddie, though?
That was a joke.
I'll take it. I'll take it and throw it up against the wall. I'll fix them.
I'll fix
Right
it.
here, I'll burn them. For money.
How to fix Sprite? Remember that idea?
That was the best
Sprite.
thing I ever did. It might have not looked cool to you guys, but holy shit, that was
How to
badass.
fix Sprite.
I put Fun Dip into it, and then I threw it at a wall. And basically, what happened, because I did this on accident, I was eating Fun Dip and I spilled it into my Sprite. don't ask how I did that. But I was eating Fun Dip like any, normal fucking 8-year-old would. A child, and I spilled it into my Sprite because I'm a dumbass, and it started to fizz up and it exploded in my house, and I'm like, well, shit. And then I had the magical idea to do, alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the Fun Dip into the thing, let it kind of fizz up a bit, and I'm gonna throw it at a wall. So basically what happened is I'm pretty sure it just exploded from the Fun Dip, but when it hit the wall, it's like, oh, shit! And it just decided to go fucking insane because it did backflips and shit like that. And one of them hit me in the chest, but you didn't see it because I was out of the frame. And it really hurt. Didn't feel fucking nice.
Which one felt better? Your punishment in shooting yourself 4 times, or that?
Probably the can. The punishment hurt a lot. I still have scars on my leg from that, so that one really fucking hurt.
We should
I'm
put
not
a
even
link to
kidding.
the punishment below for people that don't know. It's quite an amazing video. Probably the best video.
Or you can go to
Best video on the
youtube.com.
channel.
They can go to youtube.com/Let's Play the Nation and check out all of our videos, including the ones we just mentioned.
And
I want to
subscribe.
thank our sponsor bot over there named Skater97, just shouting out links left and right. So if you ever need a sponsor bot, contact Skater97 on Skype and hack into his and DDoS him, basically. That's all I need you to do.
For him, it'll be a cent an hour. So if you guys have 4-hour-long live streams, don't worry. All you need is 4 cents, and you're good to go.
Wait. That's my price for you guys, because you guys are fucking broke.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
shit, no.
wait, I'm
Skater
broke
today,
I'm broke. You think I'm broke?
Skater,
Yeah.
today I worked on the streets today, and I got, hold on, $20. So today your pay is going to be about $1.
You had $20, really?
Yeah, I got $21, actually.
I have $6.
So you
The
mean?
fuck did you spend all your
So
money
wait,
on?
you mean
Nothing. I just have $6.
you mean 80 people actually spent money on you?
Wow.
Oh, that was a shot fired at me in my body. Oh, I'm depressed. Nah, man. It was, that was one guy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
hard to believe.
I gave him head at the back of the Sears.
Goes to Sears.
Then I let him touch my nipple. That was an extra
Notice.
$1. That's why I have
Was
$21.
he like Bestwick? Did
Yeah.
you not have any? So you just wanted to feel
No,
yours?
yeah, pretty much. He tried
Did you
to rip
guys
one
see
of
my
mine
tweet?
off.
Did you guys see my
Yes.
tweet I sent you about how all men are supposed to not have?
We're all women.
Basically.
That's why we live in
Go ahead and go to
nipples.
twitter.com and check out Eddie the Man on Twitter. Like him up.
DDI3D44N.
I'm gonna
Turn up.
not sign in on the fucking live stream. Oh well, I did. Let nobody see them.
Hopefully you're not archiving this.
So I was thinking for this podcast.
the first thing on my feed is she wants the D and some girl having birth, so that's nice. That's the
Good
first
job.
thing that came up for me. Oh,
So Godzilla 2014.
Check out that
Why-
movie at a local movie theater.
Well, no, but why did we have this in there, Jim? What brought this up? I forget.
Gamer, why did you put that in there?
Why did you put that in? That's a boring topic. No one cares.
We're all gamers. We don't want. What are movies?
Godzilla is an amazing movie
Don't
and
even
just
have
has
TV.
quite a few decent games made off it. And I say a few decent because there's quite a few bad ones. By quite a few bad ones, I mean a lot of bad ones. By a lot, I mean a shit ton.
Swear to God, if you go one more, I'm gonna kill myself.
By a shit ton, I mean the size of Eddie, which is pretty big.
What the hell?
Wait, what?
His dick just got pulled pretty big. Shots fired.
Oh,
I'm only
I just saw the
4'11",
screen.
so
Oh jeez.
It's funny because it's true.
Flip
I should
Lemon
not.
with that 1-inch Punisher.
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
Asian.
the Asian destroyer, is what they call me.
Me and Jim had the same idea.
They call me
Yeah, I've been-
online on. They call me online on Halo XXXX Pussy Slayer XXX,
Eddie, get out of
and I
here.
take no prisoner.
So J-Mort, what's this story you have for us?
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
shit, the crazy
let's
story.
Go ahead and
Crazy,
get to
right?
that. Oh, this is fucking insane. This is some
Can't wait
like
to hear
Jupiter
this.
shit. This is like some Jupiter shit because it's so far out.
Is it so next gen?
Well, I mean, like the PS4 couldn't handle how much next gen it is, if that's what you mean.
Oh wow, so it's next gen. The PS.
It's like PC Master Race gen.
So
Oh,
actually,
jeez,
technically,
I can't
it's
even
next
get on
gen.
a console. Damn.
Technically, it's like next gen because this gen is next gen.
Well, if it's.
All right, let's hold on before we get into. Let's hold on. We're getting into. It's gonna break the damn mainframe if you go into too many gens. All right, we can't go into two. We can't go too deep.
No more
All right,
gens.
Game What's
So
story?
it's next gen.
God fucking damn it!
Oh shit!
You broke the mainframe. Damn it.
Great.
Oh no, it's got 1 HP left.
The stream stop because
Breathe.
Next gen after that, and a gen after that, and a gen after that, and a gen after that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that.
Generation X, Nirvana, Jam, Soundgarden.
So is it like the 50th generation after?
Holy
Janeway,
shit,
can you just
that's
tell your story? We don't need generation.
Okay,
It was
anyway.
this generation.
Wait,
It's-
100?
Can you shut up now, Bestwick? Thanks. Elaborate. Anyway, you want to die, don't you? Anyway, it was a cold December night.
Wait, the
actually,
150th generation.
it was
Nobody
a
What do you like?
it was a cold / warm because we live down here in the great state of America, Florida, and
America's a state now.
yes, and it was a cold summer day, sort of like that, in the March of times.
You
Basically,
just,
what
tell
happens?
the story.
What?
Go.
Anyway.
You can go.
Anyway, this day in March particularly, I had just left my school, got
And
picked
went
up
to
at
FAP.
yes, that right after I went to McDonald's, like every good American should, right after school. Now, that's right, Eddie. You should know this. You go to McDonald's almost every day. That's why you're a fat piece of shit. Anyway,
Go to me. Okay. All right. Whatever. It's your story. It's your world.
it is my
Last
world.
time I went to McDonald's was like 7 years ago.
Jesus Christ, your childhood must have sucked
I had
ass.
Tim Hortons,
Fuck off.
I want some Zaxby's.
Anyway,
Canada.
all that
Tim
piece of
Hortons
shit.
is quite good. What do you get at Tim Hortons
The
on your
chili.
sandwich?
The chili. I
Fucking
had the-
Canadians.
And I also had their new pretzel bagels. Have you
I
tried
get-
those? Those are good.
Oh, those are quite good.
Oh
I
my
get the,
Hey Eddie, what do you get at McDonald's? You get a number 2 or a number 4 Big Mac? You know, like I get like a large Coke because I'm feeling really American, and when I drink it, I try to hum the American national anthem because you know I'm feeling really fucking patriotic when I go to
Skater,
McDonald's.
Skater, double or an ice cap?
No, I had a steep
Ice
tea,
cap.
I'm sorry.
It's an ice cap all the way, Bestwick.
I had a steep tea, but I usually get black.
Wait,
Nice.
J-Mart.
Ice cap.
Only
is
one?
nothing-
Only one Big Mac, J-Mart? Pfft, 3 Big Macs and 2 medium
Three
Cokes.
triple Big Macs.
Oh my
I've never
god.
had an ice cap from Tim Hortons. That's the only thing I've ever had because we have one down here, and it's in the. I think all hockey stadiums must have them, but I'm gonna go back to my story.
Yes, please.
That derailed from. Anyway, we went to McDonald's like any good American would. We go in there. There's 3 people in there. A black gentleman,
A
apparently
black gentleman.
yes, a
That's
gentleman, and an old faggot lady. I'll explain why she's a faggot later in the story. Myself, my sister, and my grandmother. We count as one group because you take your order all at once, of course. We go in there. There's one register open, and there's the black gentleman and the.
That
What?
The hell?
What? So
Some
Jim
of
was
it-
dead.
some-
I shot
some of-
all the views from his videos.
it's some Illuminati shit, man. I get all of the subscribers from all of his videos, so I
I
got
get all
the
the
100.
Warframe money.
Okay, that's.
Mm,
Oh, no, fuck you. You have 2 jobs. Give me the Warframe money.
Well, I get the Warframe money.
No, you have 2 jobs.
So
Give me
since
the
we're talking
Warframe
about
money.
what we get from McDonald's.
His death.
You know what I usually get from McDonald's?
What?
What?
McGangbang.
Yeah.
No, but actually, look, for Tim
That's a
Hortons,
legit item. Not even kidding you.
I know,
but
it's like you
actually,
put the
Skater,
burger and the chicken and stuff.
Yeah.
Skater, actually for Tim Hortons, do you get like for sandwiches, do you get like the turkey chicken club thing?
I like their extreme Italian. That's really good.
Oh, that's a tough call. I think the turkey chicken club's better. Wait, what donut though? What donut?
I'm so
I don't eat donuts. Fuck
lonely.
You don't like donuts?
You don't like
Oh,
donuts?
fuck
Are we
you
talking
like
about the
donuts?
same donuts? Are we talking about like donuts?
We're talking about like a donut. He doesn't like a donut.
I like the original Krispy Kreme one though. Like
Oh my god,
Okay, what
Krispy Kreme
donuts do you like?
sucks.
Eddie,
the
Eddie, what donuts?
I don't know.
Do you like?
I don't know if you guys have Dunkin' Donuts up there, but Dunkin' Donuts is really good.
I've been, but no. What kind of donut do you like?
Oh, I'm the straight American glazed guy, bro. Hit me
Ooh.
up. Turn up.
Homosexual.
although I have to say, you know the Timbits with the jelly inside, those I like.
Yeah, I don't think those either. The ones, my favorite donut is a Canadian maple.
Although, so from time to time I have the Boston
Obviously.
cream ones.
Canadian maple is Boston cream, but with
Yeah, I know.
cinnamon thing on top. Not cinnamon, but you know what I mean.
Maple instead
Yeah.
of the chocolate. Yeah, I don't like maple. Well, I like maple, I just don't like it, on that.
I'm gonna message Jim to see if he died.
I think he did
Hey.
die.
You die yet?
His
Question mark?
stream's still up, so I don't know what's up.
I don't know where he went. Ooh, what's the stream link? I should probably go there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there right
It's in
now.
the chat,
See if,
I mean,
because, well, actually, if he muted his mic, then we wouldn't hear it on the stream either.
No, but you never know. You never.
So about this Arkham Knights game, that's interesting, right?
We should probably wait for Jamor to get back because he's a big fan.
I
of
guess so. So I'll just go ahead and sneak peek at Arkham Knights. There's a trailer, and go check it out. But
www.
after a while, I'm going to another topic, and that's Edward Snowden talking.
How come I
via
can't hear the stream at all?
video chat?
Hell.
Yeah, you can't hear the stream at all.
At South by South. Who cares?
Me.
We're doing a thing.
I mean, if I fell asleep and you guys kept going, we might as well keep going.
Yeah, I know, because we did that once.
I doubt he just instantly fell asleep in the middle
I
of
don't know,
talking.
he just like fell asleep and like muted his mic.
He's like, yeah, and then just hits the desk, mutes the mic on. I'm always falling down.
That'd be pretty professional. That's for sure.
But why do I just doubt he did though? You know?
No, I was saying like when a man falls from the stream, you guys keep going, so we might as well do this with him. So
Yeah, I know.
keep it going.
But
He was in the middle of the story. I was actually really excited to hear the story of his McDonald's.
Fuck this McDonald's story. So Edward Snowden is actually talking on Monday, which I don't know if this podcast is gonna be up by Monday, but on Monday, I don't know what date it's gonna be. Monday the 10th of March.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. So Monday the 10th of March, and it's gonna be live streamed. He's gonna be talking via Skype. I don't think it's any Skype chat, but video and voice chat. At South by Southwest, talking about all that mass, surveillance crap that the NSA has been alleged of. Everything else security, and we'll find out what he has to say.
That's pretty
Straight
interesting.
indirect from Russia, and it's gonna be live streamed, so anybody can tune in.
Wait, he has something to do with Russia?
He's in Russia. Russia.
Oh, you talking about like the
Genocide.
Russia-Ukraine shit?
No, no.
Edward Snowden.
Oh,
No, no, South by Southwest. It's a music festival.
It's not a music
And,
festival. It's a whole
Texas.
bunch of. It's just a giant. It's just a giant excuse for a whole bunch of companies to get together and do random crap to promote themselves.
Literally, what they do is they shut the city down, and it's like you can roam wherever you want in the city
Yeah.
with music coming
lot
out of every door.
A lot of companies do a whole bunch of stuff there, and then
See, but you're there for the company. Shit, I just dropped this pen.
well, no,
you're
it's
there
even,
for the
It's
company.
even like food companies and do a whole bunch of like advertising there, and
But I'm there for
and
the
then-
music.
and then after what is it? Today I think all the music stuff starts.
Yeah,
anyways,
it's a week. week
on
long.
a side note, because I brought it up, did anyone else hear about the shit that's going on between Russia and the Ukraine?
Yes,
Do we want to get into this? All right, we're getting into this.
We're getting
YOLO.
into-
We're getting into it.
Did you hear that the government of Crimea, which is like a section of Ukraine, like I don't know, like a province, I guess. I don't know. I don't know exactly how they're split up, but Crimea is a part of Ukraine.
Yeah.
So their political leaders actually want to join Russia, which is interesting. And I heard some crap about it being against Ukraine's constitution for them to do that.
Yeah, they
which
signed
is-
a constitution saying that that part of it would be part of the Ukraine.
I just want to throw this out there. All the people watching, our average age is going to be 16 as an estimate, so don't take everything legitly.
Yeah.
Just check your sources before you follow any
if
opinions
you guys
of
watch
ours.
any other podcasts, gaming podcasts, just take these as PK stats.
PK stats. There you go.
There we go.
LPT and I have no clever name for it, so YOLO. So the whole thing with the Ukraine, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I don't know where to go on this because the problem, there's really no problem when you look at it straightforward. Russia wants Crimea back. Crimea wants to go with Russia, and I don't know if there's something else that I'm missing with that. But when you say it like that, it's like, okay, that's no big deal.
That's just the latest part of it.
Yeah, but I back up the Ukraine just because they have a document saying that Russia's not allowed to do this. Like it's against
That's
the
a piece of
document.
paper.
Yeah,
You know
but
how many
this is
pieces
like.
of
But the point is that this document is supposed to be holding them to this truth, and it's the same thing that there is
What?
no war right now. If a war broke out, it's just a piece of paper that says we are going to war with you.
And there's also that guy with a tank across the street.
There's helicopters
Warehouse
flying
down.
in everywhere.
But you
in
get the point,
Ukraine.
though. It's like it's a point that that should be part of what's it called? The Ukraine. And it's like, for example, Quebec and Canada. They've been wanting to become a freaking part of their own country or
Yeah,
whatever
they
since
know-
1820.
They know they can't do it.
But the point is that they want to be their own country. Their government wants to be their own country. They don't get it. It's the same thing, except people think that this is so good because it's, Russia wants it, they want it, right? But it's like that's the same thing as the Canada and the Quebec. Well, that's
Not,
the way I
not
do it.
really, because Quebec becoming their own country is different. They don't have the financial support to be their own country. Their economy would go in the trash, just instantly. Do you realize how low every piece of tax is there? Because they can just take tax from everybody else?
Maybe.
Once they become their own country, taxes are going to be raised, and then they're going to get pissed and want to come back. And if they even try to, and the other part is they're squeezed in the middle of Canada. Canada to the east, Canada to the west, America to the south. They have no,
Borders,
space.
really.
They're surrounded.
Yeah.
They
But you know
can't
what's-
do anything
just-
if they
it's
wanted
just-
to attack anybody.
Even
They're in a
that's-
bad spot. They
That's
can't
a
go anywhere.
whole different thing than what's happening in Ukraine, though. That's its own separate thing. It's
Yeah,
similar,
in
but
the
it's
Ukraine,
own,
it's just
but the
Russia
thing is,
trying to
thing is
extend
that
back
that's what
their
you
rule.
support Ukraine. I don't know if I support Ukraine or not. I don't know if I support Russia or Ukraine because Ukraine, like Britain.
Yeah, but if you had to pick one, who would you support?
I don't know if you had a gun to my head, you would probably kill me because I have no idea who to pick. Because Britain, the United States, when there's something we disagree on, the United States is a bad example because whenever there's something we disagree on, both sides say that they're all fucking faggots and should all die. But they in the Ukraine, they throw Molotov cocktails and get their
Well,
guns ready.
Well, no, this all started because of the government in Ukraine. It's corrupt.
There was a revolution. I know.
And then as soon as that happened, Russia came in and took control of Crimea.
Yeah, they basically
Because
marched
they wanted
the
their
army.
land back.
They
As soon
basically
as they
just
saw
marched the
weakness in
army there.
Ukraine and their government, they just came in. They're like, "This is ours."
It's like if Canada had a civil war, Eddie, and
And
the
America
U.S.
was like, "Hey,
decided- yeah,
you're ours now." Just
yeah, it's like, oh, Toronto,
Kinda.
thank you. Like that's what it's like. They just kind of marched the army in and
Toronto,
took it.
don't mind if we put a military base there. That's,
But it's also confusing because both groups are there, and it's like, what do we do? Because the people in the Crimea don't want the United States to get involved. I don't think the United States, Canada, Britain, Germany, France, they should get involved.
The U.S. already has a battleship in the.
It doesn't.
Yeah, and,
I
and
disagree with
Canada
that.
denounced the Russians 2 days ago or a day ago.
But I don't want that to happen. I don't think the United States should get involved. That doesn't mean that they aren't getting involved.
But
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying,
the UN, US, and
Actually,
other bigger
wait.
bodies are gonna step in as soon as
Well,
shit
actually,
goes
UN is the United Nations, right?
yeah.
Wait, is NATO the same thing as the United Nations? No, that's different, right?
NATO stands for national
North Atlantic
North.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
No, that's different.
Okay, what is NATO? Fuck. Is that still
Anyways.
going on? No,
Yeah,
no,
but-
because is NATO still going on?
I think so.
Yes, it is. It is.
That's
NATO-
North American though. Right?
No, it's not. It's North America, Canada, and most of Europe. We can't do anything about that. NATO can't do anything. The United States, Britain, France, Russia, and China, those are the 5 powers that have to come together and agree if they want to change the international law. China sided with Russia, which means that they can't. NATO's power is useless.
I just hope whatever
Or-
happens in Ukraine, it doesn't end up like another Egypt, where they're just uprising after uprising after uprising.
I hope it doesn't end up like another war where it's Russia
World War
versus
III.
everyone. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, it's like it'll be like the way is if this were to hypothetically break out into war, it'd be Russia
In China,
versus sorry, what?
Russia and China. China sided with Russia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be Russia and China versus everyone else. It'd be like Japan and Germany all over again.
Yeah.
Except
how-
that they have a lot more fucking land than Japan and Germany, and it'd take a fucking longer time to take out Russia and
And
China.
last time, the only reason that the war ended was because the troops pushing into the Russian territory got too cold, and their supplies got cut off.
Yeah, but it's like
So that doesn't.
it's the
bode
same
well
thing
for
though.
us.
It's like that's the other thing is you couldn't even invade Russia. Russia
there's
is
no
too
way.
fucking cold.
Yeah,
like
no
it's
one
no
can
way.
do it. What's it called? Was it the U.S. or Canada that sent troops over to Russia during World War II to help?
Yeah.
And their troops just came back. It's like too fucking cold. We're done.
Well, you think that the world would learn, okay? Napoleon,
And Napoleon
he failed marching his army through Russia. Hitler, he
Didn't learn
failed
anything
marching
from
his army
Napoleon.
through Russia. You'd think they'd learn that you can't march through Russia.
Too much snow. Too many mountains. No.
But you think, you know what I mean? You think that, geez, these two militaries were some of the bigger militaries in the world at their times and were very big powers at their times, and they completely failed. So why, like, you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't invade Russia. That's my
Much
point.
cold. Such snow.
If it were to break out the war. Then it'd pretty much be another battle of the Pacific between China. Like, I know China's not exactly on the Pacific like Japan, but it'd be this similar.
Oh, I didn't even think about the Pacific. Britain is in or Europe, I guess, is in the Atlantic. If Russia wanted to, they couldn't invade the U.S., but they could have a lot of boats because of
But that's what I'm saying
Russia,
is that it'd be
Russia
another
and China.
Pacific war between Russia and China, like Russia and China versus Canada and U.S., and that's why in the Pacific it'd be like another Pacific war like they had against
that'd be-
Japan.
If Russia get a little bit of momentum, I just hope they don't go through the rest of their Soviet states.
Yeah, I just hope that Russia does not get too crazy, or U.S. and Britain and whoever doesn't push too hard to make another war happen here.
Because as soon as anything happens, they're going back to grabbing all their former.
It's gonna be another Cold War.
I don't know.
Do you realize what the Cold War was? It wasn't even.
It was a
fighting.
stand.
was-
I know it was,
It
a standoff. Between,
It's not even over. It's not another Cold War. Just another fight in the Cold War. Never ended. Just a peace treaty.
Yeah. No, but it's like that's what I'm saying is I can see it either being peaceful where they either join Russia, or Russia backs off, or it's another war where they can't decide.
And also the supposedly Russian forces in Crimea are unmarked. They don't have patches on their shoulders. They don't
Yeah, well,
belong
but-
to a country. And if you try to fight them, they're like, "What authority do you have? Who are you coming from?" They
Yeah,
can't
but
say
it's like-
anything.
Yeah, but it's also like though.
I've seen many reporters just do that. Just like, what are you gonna do? Shoot me? You have
Well, it's
no
like when
papers, no rights. Get out of here.
when you look at where Crimea is, though, compared to the rest of the world, to get there it'd be way too hard. Okay. Like, okay, here I'm gonna go to Google Maps here, and I'll send you a link to show you what I mean, where Crimea is and where everything else is.
Crimea is in the Black Sea.
Yeah, but I'm saying here.
You would have to go through the Mediterranean to get to maps now.
Well, no, I'm assuming the U.S. would put a carrier in the Mediterranean and then start launching
Oh, the Black Sea.
helicopters and
The
airplanes.
thing with the Black Sea is that if Russia holds Crimea, then the Black Sea.
Let me take a map out because I don't really know my.
Yeah, I'm taking a Google Maps out just because I'm not 100% sure. I can get directions to Crimea
Take aeroplanes.
because I'm going there right now. You know.
It was right. All right, so the Black Sea for Russia leads into the Mediterranean, which leads to trade. Because the Mediterranean then goes to the Atlantic, which then opens up everywhere for them. So,
Yeah, but I'm saying like you look where Crimea, Ukraine is, okay? Like Andy said, it's in the Black Sea. It's in between Romania, the Ukraine, obviously, Georgia, Turkey, like and a bunch of other small countries, obviously, right? But it's right in the middle of everything, right? Like to get there, like Eddie said, you would have to go through past Italy, like into the Mediterranean, like Eddie said. But then to get to there, you'd have to go through Istanbul, and I'm pretty sure Istanbul is really good friends with what's it called?
Istanbul.
it's
let's-
the capital of Turkey, aka
Yeah.
Constantinople.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that they were siding with Russia in the UN meeting. I forget, but I know some country down there was siding with Russia in the UN, right? And this is if
Moldova?
what?
I heard something about Moldova.
I don't know. There's some country
wanting
like
to be a party.
there's
Russia.
there's some country in the southern Black Sea area that was siding with the Ukraine or the Russians in the UN meeting. But so you'd have to get past them. Like if the U.S. wanted to take the place by brute force, hypothetically, or not U.S., but you know what I mean. I'm using them as an example because that seems like something the U.S. would do.
What the U.S.
Thanks.
would probably do is, I'm guessing, place carriers in the Mediterranean and just hold that.
Yeah, but they'd have to eventually take it by marching soldiers into there. They're not going to sit carriers out in the Mediterranean for forever.
Well,
That wouldn't be carriers; it would be battleships, the actual warships.
Yeah, but they'd
no,
have
no,
to get.
I'm saying
they'd have to get
carriers
to
so
the
they
Black-
can fly planes well.
It would be both.
Yeah, it'd be
It'd
both. They already have. I heard they already have a battleship in the Black Sea though.
That's my point, though, is that Crimea is like in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like not in the middle of nowhere, but it's squished in between so many places that it's like when you look at Russia, Russia's like all the way up over there, and Russia's actually pretty far. Like it doesn't extend too close to Crimea. Like there's a little southern part of Russia that sags off towards Crimea,
Russia's
but then
pretty
besides
big.
that, well, yeah, but like when you look at it, okay, it's Crimea. Then off to the right of it, there's a little sagging path of Russia that extends northern up past the Ukraine and past a few other countries.
Did you guys ever realize how close Sochi is to all this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where is Sochi?
it's like right there beside fucking Crimea.
Oh damn!
I know.
Wait, how come you guys can see this? I can't. Come on, let me zoom out.
It's on the Black Sea. You see the beach that stretches like down from Crimea? It's halfway, about halfway.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's down near Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah. I think that's how you pronounce that.
Anyways, though, so
yeah.
that's where it's like.
Nope.
So it would be military, and then you look at Pacific Ocean. Like someone go look at Pacific with me. You have Canada and the U.S. Okay. For them, it'd be a huge Pacific battle. Plus, Russia has a pretty good territory near Alaska, and that's easier for like when you look at like I'm comparing it to World War II. Like look how far away Japan was from the U.S. and Canadian borders, right? Pretty decently far, but Russia's way closer. They're way closer.
Scary closer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have even a few of the islands that are south of Alaska. I know there's a few islands down there that Russia took during World War II. Like, they're very small islands, right?
Yeah.
But, like,
Wait,
there's...
when did
there's
when did Russia sell Alaska?
1858, something like that.
yeah,
So
but
before
when
the
they...
war.
But when they did that, though, they kept a few small islands
Yeah.
south of there, like, you know what I
What
mean?
they did,
I just didn't know if it was before.
And those are really close to the Canadian and American borders.
what
So
they
Pacific
didn't
border
know
would
is
be
that
very-
Alaska had oil,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
a lot of oil.
If only they knew that. I mean, if
That's-
if they still had Alaska, I'm sure the U.S. would have just invaded by now.
No, but I'm saying that, like, the a Pacific war would be way harder against Russia and China, hypothetically, than Japan, because, well, China and Russia are way bigger than Japan, and they have
Japan is
Russia has
allies.
a lot closer bases towards what's it called? The U.S. and Russia and Canada. Like, all the U.S. and Canada have, like, big island-wise is Hawaii, okay. And then besides Hawaii, they don't really have, like, Canada doesn't have doesn't have any islands besides Vancouver Island, or Vancouver Island, which isn't, that's right on the coast there, so.
I'm sure Japan would side with the Western countries.
Would
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe they
We
wouldn't.
pretty much
because-
control their economy.
Yeah, but see,
Well,
I
they're
know they
not, but-
would, but they probably wouldn't get involved because look at where they are.
Yeah, they're in a
Okay.
bad spot. They
Look at where they are in comparison to Russia and China.
They tried to just stay.
yeah,
out
they
of
would
it.
stay neutral probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They would
if,
stay
if,
neutral.
if they had to, I'm guessing. They'd
Yeah, but
stay
I'm saying, like,
where most
there's a
their
bunch of
money's
countries
from.
down here that maybe they'll be siding with the Western countries, like Taiwan might side, Philippines,
And I
right?
mean, if China wanted to ruin the West, I mean, no more. We're not shipping any more things to you. Bang.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing gets bought anymore.
It'd be
But
awful
the thing is that China keeps as far away from Russia as possible. It's like imagine you know how
I know they keep
imagine
away, but they're both they're the two communist superpowers at the moment.
yeah I know, but that doesn't mean that technically
yeah,
doesn't
they don't
mean
they get along, but
yeah, like imagine you and your buddy walking on a sidewalk and then there's some kid walking next to you that's like walking and he's like really far away. They're like you're like yelling at him. That's what Russia is to China, or China is to Russia. They're like far away but they still talk to them. Meanwhile, in North Korea,
we're
Meanwhile,
gonna blow it. We're gonna blow it. Back away. Now give us money. Don't come too close. We're gonna blow. They click the button.
whole,
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Shit. They found us out.
whole thing is just
We're not even Asian.
I don't know, it's just really messed up. And there's also about the plane that went missing in, where was it? They went missing in
Malaysia.
Vietnam, I think.
It was in Malaysia.
Was it? No, I know it was a Malaysian
It was
plane,
a
but I thought,
Malaysian flight. I don't know exactly.
yeah, it went missing just above,
Somewhere in
or
the
just
ocean.
near Vietnam.
Somewhere in the ocean apparently, and they couldn't find any rebel, which is weird.
Yeah, well, it's like, okay, look where Vietnam is, okay? You all know where Vietnam is?
Yeah, I see where Vietnam is.
Okay. And Malaysia is right there, okay? It went somewhere missing amongst this little area, this little passage here. It was on its way from Malaysia to Beijing, China, right? And Beijing's just north of that, okay? So somehow it went missing in that short of a distance, or like half the trip was already passed and it went missing, just vanished.
Yeah,
So like they had like American Navy, they had the Chinese Navy, they had the Japanese Navy, they had the Malaysian Navy, they had the Vietnamese Navy and the Vietnamese Army, all looking for this one plane. Vanished. Is it lost?
Yeah.
Like is it like the movie of the show Lost or something? Like
yeah,
don't know.
I don't get that. So, like,
I know I
so
don't know if
it
you guys
was,
have seen
apparently
it.
from what I heard, it was on radar and then it wasn't. It
Yeah,
just
but it's
disappeared.
like yeah,
no
like,
no
okay, I don't know.
SOS, no anything, and they found oil
Oil.
marks.
Yeah, they found oil marks
on
near
the-
Vietnam.
Oil mark. No, well, I think it was on. From what I heard, it was on the ocean.
Yeah, but it
Oil
was
patches that would
it was like-
match those from falling from from the tanks of the jet.
yeah, no, it was
But they can't find any rubble.
yeah, no, it was
whatsoever.
near. It was oil marks in the South China Sea, but near Vietnam. Anyways, I don't know if anyone's like seen Lost here, like the TV series.
little
Okay, what
bit.
happens in the TV series? This is where I'm really confused because I'm like, Jesus, I really like Lost. In Lost, the TV series, the plane crashes, okay, on an island, and they wait for help until eventually they find out that no one knows they went missing. Everyone in the world thinks that their plane was at the bottom of the ocean. They don't know where they went missing or anything. So, and why did Jim just post a link down there?
But he's not talking at all.
5 supercomputers in price for us.
Oh,
I don't know.
fucking Origin computers. Go fuck yourself.
Anyways, so in Lost, anyways, people went
Build
missing.
my own.
Like their plane went missing. They crashed. They thought people were coming, but no one came because everyone thought they were dead in the bottom of the ocean. My point is, did it just vanish like in Lost, where it was on an island that's untrackable or something? Because I have no idea how that many Navy boats and that many people from the Vietnamese army cannot find a freaking one plane. Like I get it's a decent area to cover, but you'd think you'd figure it out. Like
And
With
it's
that many
it's a
people-
big plane. If it hit water, it would break apart and there'd be some sort of rubble
yeah,
floating.
that's what I'm saying. Is there's no way that you wouldn't find rubble or you wouldn't find it in another place. Like you'd have to find it. Like there's no
Well,
way.
Amelia Earhart, we still don't know where that plane is.
But that's a small plane, and we didn't have the technology we do now.
Yeah, this plane
we
is
still
like-
This
don't
is a
have it.
big plane.
We
Like,
still
it's-
don't
it's
have
like,
it.
How many people? They're saying a lot of people were on that. How many people were on that?
In the hundreds. I think.
Yeah, it was like I think it was 200.
Yeah, somewhere on there. I think.
But it's like a plane that can carry 200 people at E, which is a freaking big plane.
Have
and
you
it's just-
seen a plane hit
That's
water?
vanished.
Have you seen
I'm
a
not.
plane
I'm
hit
not
water?
disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying we still don't know where Amelia Earhart is. Small plane, granted, yes, but with the technology now, you would think maybe we would have some clue, but we still
It could have
don't.
also. It could
Okay,
also.
the problem
rescued
with
the-
the problem
okay.
with finding that one is compared to this one. This one we have radar of where they just disappeared. They don't.
Yeah, we have a
the area.
pinpoint location where they were last seen.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that about the other one.
Amelia could have been anywhere in that area. Two. I don't know what her plane was made out of, but this is metals that we know what they're made out of.
And you
We
pick
can
them
search
up
for just
on.
those metals.
Yeah.
We,
Pick 'em up
we
on
have the
scanners.
oil slick. We can search in that area because we know something happened there. And it's a big plane.
Yeah, it's like
When it crashes, it breaks apart.
Like there's no way that you
Wings,
cannot find
the
it.
wings
like-
just break off.
And even let's say it drifted. Let's say the plane crashed and the debris drifted. Okay, the places it would drift to is the Philippines. It would drift to Malaysia. It would drift to Vietnam.
We will start getting this rubble on.
Yeah,
shore.
you get it on shores no matter. Like, there's nowhere it can drift to, and it won't hit an island, right? Like if it drifts to Thailand or Taiwan.
And the second part about finding this plane, we know the ocean currents now. We
Yeah.
understand them. Or
yeah, it drifted
somewhat.
to China. Like
I
you
know,
what
and I
mean?
wasn't disagreeing with you guys. I was just saying.
And
With
skaters,
that
why?
plane, after all this time, ocean currents could have shifted. We don't know how they were.
It's
at
probably
the
it's
time.
way gone.
We don't have an exact location. Like this one, we have a pretty exact location.
I know, I'm not disagreeing with you guys.
It's a
I agree with
very
you guys
different
100%.
situation.
But I mean,
Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get how a plane can just vanish. Of like a plane of that size can just vanish like that.
Yeah, that's the thing they get.
I know that
Just-
it's weird.
Like it's like I said, like they have so many people looking for it, like so many boats, so many everything, right?
They're
You gotta find it at some
they're-
point.
Yeah, they're gonna find it at some point.
But like
it's, when did it go down?
I don't know, like I guess maybe I don't know geography too well, but I don't know how many small islands there could be in the South China Ocean, South China Sea. Sorry,
I think
but
there's a lot.
yeah, but I'm saying even if it landed on one of the small islands, you'd think you'd eventually find it.
They're gonna eventually.
But it has to be near that oil slick. That's all. That's
That's what I'm saying is I don't know exactly where the oil slick was, right?
Yeah.
But there's also the Paracel Islands, and those are owned by, I believe, what's it called? China. So, that's a giant net of islands.
Someone has to have just
Yeah,
random
or
stuff.
someone even though like a native
Airplane
on that
seats
would have seen
coming up
something
above.
like a plane going by or something
Yeah.
if it was crashing.
Oh, in this area, with these islands saw it go by, and then these ones didn't. It's somewhere in that area. There.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I just don't get how you can't find that plane that big with all the stuff that we have and how many people we have looking for it.
And I'm sure the NSA knows, so they can just contact them.
NSA knows everything.
I know.
They know that Jim Mort's actually dead right now.
Yeah.
Weird thing is that it's apparently they did unknown. I will not use the website I'm getting this from, but apparently someone did the math, and it adds up to 228 passengers, and that's one more than the total number by the airline itself, like Boeing or whatever. That's
Well-
one more. That's kind of freaky.
Well, no, and there was also something about fake IDs. Someone had.
Yeah, I just saw that fake ID. Is it? I don't know what that is.
There's something about that I heard, and then so I mean it could have been shot down, but
That's the thing.
I-
I was gonna. But
Even if it was shot down, you'd still find it in the ocean.
if it the thing about it, if it was shot down, you'd find rubble scattered across a big area.
Yeah, like I'm saying, you'd find it everywhere.
And I
Right.
mean, who would shoot down a passenger airline?
oh well, I mean,
Okay.
who would take
And let's
over?
say
a
it was
passenger
even
airline
hijacked by
and-
people who wanted to be terrorists to Malaysia and they wanted to, use the plane as a decoy or something. You'd think that someone out there in the world would see it landing somewhere, right? Like, I doubt they landed it in the bottom of the ocean in their secret base underwater. I doubt they did that, okay? So like,
Today,
even
the
let's
Legion
say-
of Doom.
Holy shit, you're back.
Well, I gotta die for a second. Hold on.
Oh. I wanted the views and money off his Warframe video.
What the hell happened?
Die.
Anyway, sorry about that. But you guys are talking about the flight. I can hear. But
Yeah, no, we're just all talking how we're shocked
But I
at
have
how a plane
I have
of
a-
that size with
I have
all
a
the stuff
thing
that we
here.
have.
I have a
What?
thing here where one of the flights that had left like 30 minutes before that was heading to Japan. This one, I don't know. Where was this one? I don't know where this one was
This
heading.
one was heading to Beijing.
Okay, well, this one was heading to Japan, and it had left 30 minutes ahead of it, and they had contacted it before it disappeared. We managed to establish contact with the MH370 just after 1:30 a.m. and asked them if they had transferred into Vietnamese airspace. The voice on the other side could have been either Captain Zarthrai, Adam Sarah 53, or they have weird names, Farqui Abul Hamid
Well, yeah, that's Malaysian.
27. But I was sure it was the co-pilot. There was a lot of interference/static, but I heard mumbling from the other end. That was the last time we heard from them and lost connection. That's all that had.
Yeah, but see, what I'm saying is that, okay, that plane holds like 258, you just told me. And with all the stuff we have, there's also, I said this already, but just for J-Mort, because he wasn't here.
I
Yeah,
already
the
heard. I was
US
listening.
Navy.
I was listening to all that.
Okay, so like, how do all those people and everyone, even civilians, not see a plane crash or land or go somewhere?
I just want to say this.
I would think it would be taken down by Vietnamese. Like it was
Well,
told.
okay, here's the thing. What if it wasn't
It's
taken down?
Vietnam.
What if
Here's
it
the
wasn't
thing:
shot
the
down?
Vietnam reported that it was on radar.
What the hell? Is my mic muted?
No, but
Then what the fuck?
you're not arguing hard enough. I'm sorry. So the Vietnamese reported that it was on their radar and then suddenly disappeared.
What if
Yeah,
it wasn't
so-
shot down? That's the thing. Because the thing with the 9/11 people, and that's such a risky subject anyways, they shut off communications and they
The
shut...
government.
shut- So your argument, I say absolutely shit, but my argument, fuck you, you're gonna talk. I see. Alright. So the thing with the 9/11 people is that they shut off communications and they shut off, like, the tracking system. So, what if it wasn't shot down, but the pilot got ransacked?
But radar. It does not.
Doesn't matter. They can turn that off. I think. At least they did for 9/11.
But
I know that
radar-
one plane did that for
radar is-
9/11.
Radar uses sound waves to see what's around it. And
Yeah.
What
And
if-
even,
back.
and that's what's
We
it though.
didn't-
Let's say that
It got
even
away.
when-
Remember? It got away, and nobody really noticed it. And people just assumed it got shot down. What if they got away? They could be anywhere.
Yeah, but let's say even if it landed somewhere, hypothetically, if it landed somewhere, someone would have to see it. It's not landing on their own private island in the middle of the South China Sea. I doubt they're landing there. Like, you know what I mean?
But
What's the
has
chances
anyone
that-
searched for it?
What's the chances that it didn't get shut down, but Vietnam made it land, and that's now their plane? Like the Vietnam wanted to take hostage the
But
plane.
then why would Vietnam be wasting their resources to help look for the plane?
Because they want to have a good
because they
deep
want
fight.
you to think that.
But that's
Yeah.
my point. Is I don't think Vietnam would be secretly. It's a freaking passenger plane. I doubt they're
I know,
stealing
but
a
I realize
passenger plane.
it's a passenger
It's gonna
plane,
watch it
but
come
that's
back.
hostages.
Watch Russia and Ukraine go to war, and Vietnam has to take a side, and hypothetically they take a side with Russia, and they use it for money, and they put it out as a ransom. I don't
But
know.
that's what
I'm just throwing out
Yeah,
ideas.
no, I get that. I'm just saying though that like, why would Vietnam steal a passenger plane?
For ransom.
Do you realize how dumb that is?
Well, I mean, would you
200-some-odd people.
want to pay money for those people to get out alive?
No.
But who were they ransacking? Like who?
Well,
Malaysia?
nobody right now,
Malaysia?
but
No.
but what if they take sides with Russia and the whole Ukraine thing? War breaks out with them, and then they find out, oh yeah, there was a couple American and Canadian people aboard. How much money? We'll give them out for
I
some money.
doubt. Okay, the war is probably not going to happen. Knowing the way the world is today and the way that the wars have happened in the past, I doubt war will happen. And B,
Hypothetically.
Plus,
and B, I still doubt that there's no thought in my mind that I would ever think that Vietnam or any other countries down there would steal a passenger plane
Just
filled
because
with
it's a
258
passenger
people.
air, we thought that before 9/11, and guess what? They hit us with a passenger plane.
Ooh, Eddie won.
They can attack from anywhere. We thought that before 9/11, and guess what? They hit us with a passenger plane. We don't think about something else. They hit us with that.
Why would they
So now you're saying
anything
Vietnam's
else?
going to run a terrorist attack on Canada and U.S.
Yes, the new
We-
World
well-
Trade Center, they're gonna crash that plane they just hijacked into it. That's
What
the
they're gonna
plan.
do is when they're having the meeting about what's this?
Just because I compare it to 9/11 doesn't mean it is 9/11, because then henceforth, Ukraine thing is exactly like the whole
Vietnam's
Canadian
master
thing.
plan to become the power of the world. When they're having the UN meeting for Crimea and what's going to happen there, they're going to take this Malaysian airplane filled with 258 passengers, and they're going to crash into the UN where the meeting's being held, take out all the world leaders, and become the world power. Yes, that's Vietnam's plan to rule the world. You are right.
So,
What if it wasn't Vietnam? There's so many different options.
I think you are underestimating the value of a Malaysian flight. It's a small country.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
doesn't have much.
Haiti was a small country, yet the Americans helped out after that earthquake. It doesn't matter your size.
There's a difference.
it does in the bed.
But this is a difference, Eddie. Malaysia wasn't hit by an earthquake. They have a plane that was stolen
It
filled with
was a plane
258
that
people.
was stolen. Not an earthquake.
And for all we know, tomorrow morning or even in the
And
next...
plus, if Russia needed money, why would you put them past printing
Why
money?
would Russia need money, and why wouldn't Vietnam need money? Hypothetically, they
Russia
could
just
side with
spent-
Russia, and Vietnam
Russia
could get the
just-
money.
Russia just spent $50 billion on the fucking Olympics. Wouldn't be surprising if they won money.
What puts Russia over printing money? They could do it just like the U.S. does it.
My question is why are all my theories I put out you guys slander every time, but all your theories somehow people don't question them?
Because they're flawed.
How is that flawed? How is that
I'm just
flawed?
saying.
How is
Malaysia-
using a
I don't know,
commercial airline for money
Science.
flawed?
We put a theory, we find ways to break it. It's the ones that still don't have holes. At
What if
Obviously,
the
the
mega-
terrorists that
hold
use
on,
commercial.
hold on.
Obviously, the terrorists that use commercial airlines to bring down the World Trade Center and Pentagon, they broke that too. So
Hold on. I got a theory. What if the Megalodon from Battlefield 4 came out of the water, and this was the Easter
it
egg?
hopped up like 2,800 feet or 28,000
Yes.
feet and ate it, right?
Yes, this was the Easter egg that DICE has been waiting for. This is exactly
The
what
real
DICE-
life Easter egg.
Yeah,
Dice coded into the planet.
yeah, it was.
and they still can't get their servers right, but they can have that megalodon jump out 28,000 feet.
Exactly.
That's exactly what's going on here. It's
Also,
all-
though, for all we know, in the next
Yay!
minute here, they're gonna find the plane crashed in the
They
ocean.
very
For
well-
all
they
we
very-
know.
And
For all
I'm
we
assuming.
know,
I'm
they
assuming.
could have. For all we know, they could use that plane, tear it down, and make a fucking building out of it.
What I'm assuming
We don't
happened.
know.
What
That's
I'm
a
assuming
very
happened,
far stretch.
because I'm assuming what happened because Skater, you weren't here with this when I read like the little thing where 30-minute flight ahead got communication with the flight that disappeared.
There was mumbles in the background,
It
kind of
was
like
just
how there
mumbles. I
was.
assume what was happening was the flight was going down and the radio comm wasn't working because they were in a nosedive towards the fucking water, and they're at the bottom of the ocean right now, and they just haven't found the rubble yet. And I'm assuming.
No. When a plane hits water, when the wings fly off, and it breaks apart.
I'm just saying the only reason
The force of the water hitting the wings will split the plane apart.
The only thing I can think that there'd be mumbling in the background and that they can't, or there's mumbling in general and they can't clearly hear what the people are saying is either it's in a nosedive or they're heading to Lost Island over what Bestwick said.
I was like, just don't like that's the only other explanation. They went to Lost Island.
It's all gonna end in a church. That's sounds gonna end.
They're gonna come back. The 6 of them will come back in a couple years.
Mm-hmm. It'll be
There'll be some crazy man in a bunker on the island as well. One of them will be pregnant as well. On top of that, one of them will actually be raped or attacked and assaulted one night. And you can tell I've watched Lost a lot, so
I don't think I've only seen the actual seasons.
I've
all
never seen an
at once.
episode, so-
I think
it's actually a pretty good show.
it was alright. Then it started to fall apart, but
Yeah, the first couple seasons though, pretty good.
yeah. But anyway, that's like the only thing I would think it would be going down if the radio comm wasn't working clearly enough to where they could hear each other. Is either they're going to Lost Island, or the flight was going down and we just haven't found rumble.
Or maybe just the Bermuda Triangle extended all the way to fucking Malaysia.
Yes, they extended all the way to Vietnam. The Bermuda Triangle is now in Vietnam.
It moved, man. It moved.
It is now the
It got bored of hijacking
It's now
American
the
flights.
Bermuda Ocean. Every single ocean in the world has been infected with the Bermuda Triangle. You are right.
Safe. That or was just extreme dolphins that took over the plane.
Dolphins hijacked the plane.
Extreme motherfucking dolphins. The only thing that you have to fear are these dolphins. The only hoops that they don't do are the hoops to your ass. To reach to your face.
Or maybe Sharknado, a shark came flying through
Sea
the damn-
World? Sea World? More like Sea World of Pain. As these dolphins rip off your fucking head and hijack your plane.
Hey, so Batman Arkham Knight.
Wow, just
that's
instant
a-
topic change like
No
that.
shit, there was no segue to that at all. It was just planes crashed and dolphins taking over Batman. Like, you could've-
What's closer related than dolphins and Batman? They're both darkish.
The place where you could have transitioned at it, Bestwick,
I
would
can't
have been
think of a transition.
the plane goes down. You know what shoots down planes pretty well? Batman. Speaking of Batman Arkham.
We just ignore everything Bestwick said. Go with that
Anyway.
transition.
Isn't it Dark Knight or is it Arkham Knight?
Arkham Knight.
He is the Dark Knight. Never mind. My bad.
I am the
So
night.
Jim, seeing as you're more expert on this, what's
Looks pretty
your opinion on the game?
Okay, so Batman Arkham Asylum. Great game. Great way to start off the series. Arkham City. Great way to continue the series. Kill Joker off. One of their main villains, actually, which was a big, ballsy move, actually.
Plot twist.
Origin, piece of shit. Piece of shit. Made by a different company though. I don't. Sledgehammer didn't make that one. Warner Brothers did help publish it, but I don't know who.
It wasn't
actually-
that bad.
No, it was pretty bad.
It was a decent prequel considering a different company made it and all that.
Alright. It was alright, but the voices were a little fucked up. Batman Arkham Origins, or not Origins, but Night looks. What it looks like is it's basically going to be somewhat like Origins, where there's a bunch of bad guys teaming up, but instead of like it being a different assassins, it's going to be Penguin, Two-Face, Harley Quinn, which would
the
be
traditional characters, like the
yeah, pretty much. And it seems like they're teaming up because the only thing that was really separating them was the Joker, because the Joker had them fighting against each other because of the way he worked, I guess I should say. But that now that he's out of the picture, they're all going to somewhat work together. And the way it looks like it's coming out is that it might actually be a crossover between not Superman and Indefinitely, but just like that world, like his city and Gotham, because the if you look at the trailer, and I'm a real nerd for knowing this, the guys that are shooting it, most of the actual thugs in that trailer all wearing what Garbage Man would wear, like those little like light vests, like it kind of let
Yeah,
they
yeah,
could see
yeah.
the light. On the back of that, it says Hell's Gate. And if you don't know, from the comic book, Hell's Gate is actually the company that Lex Luthor runs from Metropolis. And they hinted at it in Origins, but it didn't really make that big of an impact. Like it was just like a spray paint on the wall. But all the thugs in the
Maybe it
trailer.
was a teaser.
All right. Well, all the thugs in the trailer were wearing Hell's Gate.
But
Little
other like stuff from.
yeah, they had Hell's Gate trash things, and another thing was the Batman logo. You know how at the end of the trailer it bursts up into fire.
Yeah.
Well, if you played Batman Arkham City, there was this guy that was in the shadows, and if you had to do it at right after a mission, at a certain point in time, and you'd walk up to him, and it was an achievement to do all. I think there was 5 or 10 of them. You had to walk up to him and he'd give you words of wisdom. Well, one of the things was your time, like the prophecy is coming true. Something's going to happen in Gotham that you're going to try and stop, but you can't stop it, and you're going to open up Hell's Gate, the company. I don't think he didn't mean that directly, but you know what I mean. And that you're not going to be able to stop it, and you're going to die. And in a fire, I think is what it's something with like Hell's Gate and fire and shit like that. And a lot of people are thinking that the way that it ends up with the Batman logo burning to come up is that Batman's going to step down from the position, or he's going to die in this one. I don't think they'd kill him personally. I think it'd be more of after this night, because just like all the other games, it takes place over a course of one night. I assume what they're going to do, because they want to end the series. They've come out and said that this is going to be the last Batman game that they make, at least Rocksteady. I don't know if somebody else is going to pick it up and keep making them. I hope not, because I feel like this one's going to be a really good closer. But I feel like since this is going to be the last one that they make, that they are going to either kill him, which I don't think they'll go that direction, but I'm pretty sure.
I think they'll leave it as a cliffhanger. Like, I think they'll leave it as an awful
That'd be
cliffhanger.
so
Or
gay.
not like a bad one, but like, I think what I mean by cliffhanger is like, you won't know if he's dead or not.
Well, a lot of people, if you haven't heard yet, the Arkham, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's the Arkham Knight is what it's called, or something like Knight.
Yeah, it's Batman Arkham Knight.
No, not the name of the game, but Arch Knight. I don't remember what his name is, but it's Batman's new nemesis since Joker is dead. And a lot of people are thinking that that was Joker. Rocksteady came out in a press conference with a Game Informer and said, no, Joker's dead, we killed him off, and we're not going to pull any bullshit to bring him back. They were very serious about that, and they didn't want to fuck around, because they know that some people were going to... Because some companies pull that bullshit where they kill a character, and then they're like, oh, no, he was never...
No.
He was never really... Like in Call of Duty Ghosts, like, you shot him 5
on.
times, he drowned, and no, he wasn't dead. Fake, actually, you know.
No, but it's like, okay, you know, what's it
So
called?
wait, what the fuck was all that bullshit with Superman?
Oh, that was talking about Hell's Gate. Lex Luthor is Superman's arch nemesis, and Hell's Gate is the company that Lex Luthor runs, and that's how he gets all of his money. And all the thugs in Batman were wearing Hell's Gate's jackets, and that's I don't know if that was just hinting at the new movie that's coming out, which is Batman versus Superman, which Batman's totally gonna win, because all he has to do is hold up a fucking rock, and he wins. Superman's a bitch. Anyway, it's true.
What if
Batman-
what if that's a hint?
Laser eyes.
Yeah, I know, but Batman he finds kryptonite, puts that in his glove, and just beats the shit out of Superman.
What
That's all he's
if
gotta
what if that's a lead up to the fact of them making a Superman series?
do. Well, they are
Maybe
making
an
they
Arkham-
are making
Arkham
they're not making
Superman?
they're not making they're not I don't think
like
Rocksteady's doing it.
a Superman game, but
Can I
just like
talk?
Batman.
Can I talk?
So,
They were
Arkham
hinting,
Bat-
they are
Batman.
definitely making a movie. They've already come out and released it. Not Rocksteady
Oh, yeah.
isn't making a movie. They're making a movie
And
Batman
Affleck,
vs Superman.
CW.
But I think they were talking about making a game. I remember hearing about it, which is it was a Batman and Superman crossover thing. I don't know who's making that. I know it's not Rocksteady, I don't think. But I think that's all that they're trying to hint at. And these do, like, Batman and Superman happen at the same, like, most of the comic are in line, so they're about the same time period. So it's not surprising that most of the thugs are wearing Hell's Gate stuff. Because a lot of those people that work at Hell's Gate are criminals or thugs that Lex Luthor hired. So it's not
Oh,
surprising that they
a
go to
bad guy
Gotham.
running a company with almost thug employees.
Yeah, I know, it's not shocking.
Shocking.
I know, but it's not, it wouldn't be surprising if they'd been sent to Blackgate Prison, which is the prison that was made before Arkham Asylum. It wouldn't be surprising if they were sent to Blackgate and then sent to Arkham Asylum, and now that that prison's gone, and then Arkham City, and now that prison's gone, and now that, the way this opens up actually is Scarecrow threatens everybody to leave the city or else he'll blow up a bomb that's filled with fear gas, which if you don't know what that is, it just gives you delusions of your worst fears, stuff like that. And so he evacuated the entire city, and there's going to be nobody in the city but thugs, so it wouldn't be surprising if Lex Luthor had sent over people just to take over territory for himself. So it wouldn't be surprising if he was a villain in this at all. That they
Did
just
you hear about the cast and crew though for it?
the casting of it? No.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
I know
Kevin. It's Kevin Conroy as Batman.
That's what he's always
Or
been.
Bruce Wayne. Yeah, it's Dino and Rade. I don't know how you pronounce his name. He's playing Scarecrow. And you have
Yeah.
Tara Strong as Harley Quinn. She played them in the past ones, I believe. She played Harley Quinn in the past ones. You have Troy Baker, who I think also played.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, I
Not
think
from
he also
Batman,
played.
though.
I think he also played Two-Face in the last Batman, like not the last, not Origins, but you know.
Played it in City.
Yeah.
But
Then you have Nolan North as the Penguin, which I think again is a return actor. You have Wally Wingert as the Riddler, which he did do all the Riddler things. I remember that for sure. And then you have Kimberly Brooks returning as the Oracle or Barbara Gordon.
she's she's the girl that helps Batman with
Yeah.
when going around
No.
the story.
But I think everyone except for the Scarecrow, which I don't think Scarecrow's been in any of the other Batman games, is a return thing.
No, he's
or
been in all of them. He was in the first one as a main boss, or as like a little side boss, I should say. In the second one, he was an Easter egg, and I don't know about Origins.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's. I'm just saying that's the only actor that I'm pretty sure is not returning to the Batman series.
I'm pretty sure it is. It wouldn't be surprising.
But I know for sure everyone else is returning characters.
It wouldn't be surprising if it wasn't him, because I assume that's why he wasn't in Arkham City. It was because they didn't have time to find another actor, and they were pushed to develop or pushed to release.
The people that they have yet to announce who's going to be acting them is Gordon, like James Gordon.
Really?
Quincy, they haven't decided yet. Quincy Sharp, Linus Fox, but he's been mentioned. He's not been confirmed as a character in the game yet. And the Falcone crime family, they need actors for the crime family. And his nemesis, they haven't found a voice actor from either.
It wouldn't be surprising if the nemesis was Lex Luthor, but Lex Luthor is a fat piece of shit, so and that suit is made for a skinny man.
I don't know. I'm just excited to see these type of videos on YouTube.
I'm very excited for this game to come out. I plan to pre-order it as soon as it does.
It's only for the PS4. Just remember that. It's so awesome.
It is.
It's only for the PS4?
No,
it's
it
no,
says here. It says here Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
I meant for that as in like it's not going back to PS3 and Xbox 360.
Oh, it's only like.
Oh, it's an official
only
new
this-
generation game.
The first
It looks beautiful. The trailer looks fucking gorgeous.
No, it looks.
Well, no.
Like, and there's some really funny irony in the trailer. If you listen, the first part of the trailer is actually Thomas Wayne, which is his father, reading his will to Bruce, or like he would, you know what I mean? Like it was Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but somebody else was reading it after, because if you haven't watched Batman or seen anything about Batman, his parents got shot in the back of an alley after going to see a theater show.
Really, I think it's like the first thing you watch.
Well, I'm just telling you in case nobody knows about Batman.
Really, that happened?
Who doesn't know Batman?
I don't know. Anyway.
If they don't know Batman, they can just stop.
Anyway, they're reading his will, and one of the things says, "Don't buy don't waste this money on fast cars." And then the Batmobile pops up. Don't spend it on flashy clothes, and then it shows his bat suit. And then don't live a destructive lifestyle, and it shows his razor things on the side of his glove. And it's just really funny irony there. I thought, at least, because I'm a nerd. Like all the stuff I just talked about showed how much of a nerd I am. for
Nerd
Batman.
alert. Nerd alert. Nerd
I have a
alert.
boner for Batman, man. He's like
Oh my
one of
god.
my
Put it
favorite-
away.
Better for you.
I know you do, Andre. But
Do
like
you think
Batman,
that it'll be a really big thing on YouTube or no?
Batman? Oh yes, the way they
YouTube?
Like, do you
Like,
think it'll be?
YouTube
Do you
gaming
think people? Yeah, but do you think it'd be better? Do you think it'll get more views this series overall than the past one did?
yes,
Because
definitely.
the past one had a lot of hype behind it. Like,
This one has a lot of this one has a shit ton of hype because of all the stuff that Rocksteady has already just given you information about.
Plus,
Just like
everybody's excited that it's Rocksteady again.
yeah, a lot of people are happy that it's going back.
I've never played Batman, but I heard they made the best one.
They should be happy that it's like the first.
Well, they
This
Rocksteady
generation
brought back Batman because it had died for a while, and when they made Arkham Asylum, it brought Batman back to like the scene of gaming.
Yeah,
And-
the Arkham art style is really nice.
It is really nice. So
Better than
and,
some of the other. art
and
styles.
people had they were asking questions about like because you can drive the Batmobile in this one, and they were having questions because since like this one takes place in all over Gotham, and they said it was going to be like one of their biggest
Open
maps.
world, I think.
I don't probably. It's kind of like all the other ones are open world, but you're kind of confined a little bit. Besides,
you have to do your missions. If your missions aren't open world, but everything else is,
yeah,
because
but
your missions are like
like,
inside of a building.
people had concerns about like there being cars and other people in the road, and that's why. And then they just said, but that's why we had Scarecrow clear out the city with the bomb threat, so that the roads are all clear for.
It's
you.
literally just Batman driving around Gotham with nothing to do, nothing in his way.
Yeah, there's thugs all over the city though, and they also said like in the trailer.
Do you
They
run
said,
over people?
probably, but they said in the trailer that if you watch the trailer, Batman hops out of his vehicle and then does fast combat, and he's far away from his car. They said that you'd be able to hit one button, the car will come to you using smart control, and then you can instead of like having like in GTA, you walk up to it, unlock the door, you'll hop in, like you would hop in like you do in the trailer. So I guess what a lot of people are probably going to be doing is driving at like full acceleration down a long road, jumping out, flying for a little bit, and like as soon as they get close enough, swinging themselves back in, and it looks really cool.
That'd be so awesome.
Some things to do, and
Are you ready for a new
Put-
topic?
Put your dick away.
I know I'm just like over here with all my nerd gadgets.
Here, why not? Before J-Mort gets too big of a boner, let's talk about my one topic of this podcast. Hey?
Your story.
No, actually, you
Just
do
a
have to
topic.
finish that. But anyways, my topic's about YouTubers and just who we think has become sort of corrupt in the sense of money whores and stuff like that. And people's channels that are just like falling, like by corrupt I mean like their channels are going to collapse in the next little bit here, and people who have been surprisingly good
you
and
know-
honest and like growing a lot.
You know what I
Surprising.
think happened to Machinima? See, they spent too much money on Woody. They gave him all the money. They cut everybody's salaries and just gave him money. And when they couldn't afford anymore and he left, he decided to stop doing YouTube. That's what happened. I swear it's legit.
I think LPTN's gonna fall apart personally.
What?
They're definitely like the worst YouTubers I've ever seen in my life. Like Jesus Christ.
Anyways, no, I was sort of thinking that Woody's gonna fall apart though. I know Eddie said this earlier, but
We all agree Woody's gonna fall apart.
Well, I was kidding about what I said, but yeah. I wish he made videos again.
like I did really like his channel back in the day when he would make like Mail Mondays and Tech Tuesdays and all these other video series, right?
I
Yeah,
really didn't care for Tech Tuesday, but okay.
I just gave it as an example of a series. I didn't like it either, but Mail Mondays.
Okay,
I
good.
really
I
like.
didn't want to be the only one that didn't like it.
No, Mail Mondays I really like though. You
I
know,
really
I
like
don't
Mail
like-
Mondays.
I don't like Woody. I don't watch YouTubers that much. The only people I really watch is Rooster Teeth, and they're like at a formal company, so they don't plan to fall apart anytime soon. And you know,
but yeah, no, Woody.
It's been
for
going
those of
on
you that
for a
don't know-
while.
Yeah, but people don't know that Woody's been like kind of not uploading lately, and stuff like that.
Basically, what happened is that Woody got a lot of money from his Minecraft server, and he's like, "Ooh, money! Stop fucking YouTube! I'm not getting any money from that." So,
Yeah, he's become a bit of
It's
a
a more
whore.
profitable business decision.
doesn't matter. You don't abandon fans. People who have been
So,
there
yeah.
first,
So he's not
longest.
abandoning fans. He still streams on Twitch, playing Minecraft.
Nobody. What if you know?
Nobody
Nobody
watched
has
it,
Minecraft.
actually.
What if nobody has Minecraft or doesn't care too much for Minecraft? Like you right now. Never want to turn on your server.
Yeah, I don't care. Doesn't mean people don't care. You get
I think personally, if
And then what about those people who don't care? They get shit on because they don't really want to play Minecraft or don't really care too much for Minecraft. That's not right, dude. Especially if they've been there since fucking Black Ops days, Modern Warfare 2 days.
No,
It's just not right.
no.
What do you think of channels that are on the up and up?
Companies
Yeah.
change directions.
What do you
This
think
is
of big
YouTube.
channels, guys, that are on the
It's
up and up?
business.
Exactly, but Woody signed up before there was business.
Doesn't mean there isn't business now. He still has to make money now, not then. Now. He's not working
Everybody-
for a company anymore. He has to make it on his own. He has to stay on the current trends. Keep making money.
Minecraft was a little while ago, but
So, what do you guys think of channels that are on the up and up?
I don't watch any channels that are on the up and up.
Oh, I know that, like, what's it called?
I don't watch any gaming channels that are in the up and up.
You know, I know none of you watch The Creatures but me, but I know they're on the up and up. Just
Yeah,
saying.
I thought they were down.
Are they in the up and up or are they in down?
They've been
They
going
were
up
on
since they got into. See, what happens is they moved out of the Creature House, and they moved into an office building thing. And this office the office that they're at, there's a lot of room in there, and they've been doing a lot more videos and stuff and streaming since they got into the office. And they've been getting bigger and bigger since they got in the office. The other channel, of course, you know, there's PewDiePie, freaking making 1 million subs a day or something like that.
Is he still on the up and up or is he just there? I think he's just there.
He's at 25
yeah, I
million
don't-
now.
Oh,
Last time I checked, he was at 15 million.
Yeah.
He's at 24 and a half to be exact. But yeah, 25
You
million.
should share some of those.
If I'm always wondering how much money does he make per video? Like,
Well, it's
on
not like
average,
he's like even being like YouTube. You know, when you first sign up for YouTube, it's like these are the people you should subscribe to. He's one of the top people up there, so sometimes he'll just get random subscribers that aren't even watching his stuff.
yeah, but I doubt
still.
that everything is random. Like, he still gets up roughly
25
a
million people get notified when he uploads them.
Yeah, and then also though, when you look at it, his average videos like they get around 3 million to 2 million views. How much money does he get per video of every video? And those that's even smaller. Like some videos, okay, a video a week ago, 5 million. Video a week ago, 4 million. Video a week ago, 5.5. Week ago, 4.3. Like the videos, even the video uploaded today. Okay, today he uploaded 4 videos. One has 1,170,000. One has 1,900,000. One has 1,600,000. And one has 2,724,000. And those are all uploaded today. Like that's how fast he gets views. I'm saying like, how much money do you make? Like Jesus.
A lot.
But
Like, is there any estimate to how much money he makes? Like, you know what I mean?
no,
Enough.
I don't have an estimate.
A lot. I'm
A lot of
guessing.
zeros.
I'm guessing he also works a lot.
Well, yeah, like he does
Make
put.
a video a day. That's
Yeah, he does 4 videos a day or something like that.
Yeah.
But
He does
unlike
minimum
a com-
2,
like-
maximum 4 per day.
I'm just saying, like, unlike a comedy channel where they'll release something every once a week, he's a gaming channel. He just sits down, plays
Yeah,
games.
but he's also been known for
And
people. I know
records a
people
session.
at my school that don't like games, but they subscribe to him because he's funny, or they find him funny.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
funny.
Like I'm not kidding. Like I know people that I know for sure they will never play video games, but they find him funny, so they subscribe to him because they're just like listen to people.
Anyway, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. and-
No, I don't either. But no, that's my point though. Is that it's like I don't know. You just
He's stupid. His content's stupid. It's not for me. But some people can find
For-
it. I don't
for
give a shit.
25
I don't.
million
Yeah,
other
there's
people.
25 million people scared disagree with all of us. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. There's 25 million people.
And I'm not bashing him. Like he's
This
doing
guy's
great,
cool.
right? I'm not gonna say he's doing bad or anything. I'm just saying
Yeah, I'm not-
personally, I don't find him funny. But you know what? I think that it's just amazing at how someone can go that big in like 3 years or whatever. He's been doing YouTube almost 4 years. In 4 years, 25 million subscribers. 25 million. Ray William Johnson has been doing YouTube for like 8.5 years, almost 9 years, and he's only at 15 million.
Yeah, I know. How pissed would you be if you were Ray William Johnson, SXE Phil, and this guy who's comes out of nowhere.
Even Smosh.
In 3 years,
Smosh is on the down.
gets-
I'll give this. Smosh I find is on the down, but Smosh
Yeah.
still, they've been doing YouTube for a while, and they're only like at 12 million, I think, or something
Yeah.
like that.
And then like, I would be pissed if I was them because this random gaming channel comes out of nowhere. 3 years gets 25 million subs, more than.
Where it's like, yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? Like he's got 10 million more than Ray William Johnson, and Ray William Johnson has been doing YouTube triple the time he is. Like, you know what I mean?
I just feel like the whole gaming scene on YouTube that's just dying. Like
Yes.
slowly.
It's,
It's
yes.
Well, there's always gonna be the superpowers that stick around, like him, T. Martin, you know, some of the bigger channels. They'll be
Yeah.
around.
LEA.
Martin.
Yeah,
Martin's
Ali.
a-
People still watch him?
I do.
T. Martin's quite big, actually.
Is he?
Yes,
I'll go check what he's at. Or Eddie, can you?
I can.
Here, I'll check.
T. Martin has. I mean, I know he has at least more than 1 million subs. Yeah, 1.5 million.
Yeah, but it's like he's actually doing pretty good. Like
Yeah, I know. He's doing.
he's
pretty
been
good.
growing steadily. But no, he'll still be around even if there's this crash. Like definitely PewDiePie, White Boy, 7th Street, Ali A. Who else am I? There's, you know what I mean? The big guys will be around.
Big
Like
Hit, Captain Sparkles.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like those big channels, they'll be around. Where it's like
hard to
smaller
find.
channels that fall off, like even channels like I don't know examples of, but you know what I mean. Gonna lose the money.
It's dying. It's just there's nothing else to say for it, but it's just dying. Like it was so strong in the Modern Warfare 2 Black Ops days, and then it started just slowly, progressively starting to get weaker and weaker. And by the end of Black Ops 2, there was like nothing. Basically, all the channels I watched were dead by the end of Black Ops 2. NGT was dead. I didn't even watch You Always Win. S&D for Dummies was dead. A lot of these good channels died by the end of Black Ops 2, and it was really, really sad, annoying. I don't know. But-
Blow to the ego if you will.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not YOLO? It's just, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, we
Well,
say
yeah. It's
we
just,
say that, but is it really going to die?
No, there's always gonna be PewDiePie.
and watch once that. Oh, it's like it'll be like I'll give you an example of like the world. Let's say a country. Let's say Canada crashed, like the economy crashed, the government crashed, everything. Everyone in Canada would need a place to go. The U.S. all of a sudden would have a lot more land and a lot more population. It's like PewDiePie. Let's say the YouTube community crashed. Let's say a channel like Woody's Gamer Cave crashed. Well, he has like 2 million subs and needs somewhere to go.
I don't think PewDiePie would get him.
Well, no, but you know what I mean.
They're
I'm
two
giving-
different.
He's not. He's not
Yeah.
getting. He's
No,
not
I know,
getting-
I know. It's a bad
for sure.
example, but you know what I mean, though.
I
Stuff like
don't
that.
I don't even really go to YouTube for gaming anymore. If I want to go watch someone play a video game, I'm gonna go to Twitch.
That's where it's moving to. Anyways, so
And I just
That-
don't find myself even wanting to watch people play video games anymore. I want to play it myself.
that is quite true.
I usually just go to YouTube to watch either like something on Vice, which is like I don't know if you guys know it, but it's like a documentary type thing, and like tech videos because yeah, I'm a nerd. Shut up.
Oh yeah, you're a nerd, says the guy that just had a fucking conversation
That's true.
about.
That's true.
I went into the
No,
mythology
he's a
of that
geek.
man.
Geek. All right, that's a better word for it. Geek.
I'm just a words
And
are.
then to be Ted, that's who you are.
You're just a nerd. Skater's a geek. Okay.
Does that make Skater cooler than me?
Yes. Chicks like.
Shh, I'm trying to help out his self-esteem. Okay? No, it doesn't make you sweetie. No, it's okay.
Sweetie.
Sweetie, it's okay. Put down the shotgun.
No,
Don't
it's all
pull
right.
Kurt.
I think Skater's cooler than me too. You're my idol,
Kurt.
Skater.
Don't pull a Kurt.
No more.
Don't pull the Kurt.
Oh, that's so mean. I love Kurt Cobain. Hearts everywhere.
Penis. Stick your penis up his. bone.
Dead. No, I don't want to do that.
You would if he was alive.
No, I wouldn't. That's gross.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Let's face it, yes, you
Eddie
would.
Vedder, totally different.
This
So,
isn't even his final
you guys
form.
looking at wrapping this up?
You want to finish it with my
I
story?
guess so. We're kind
Yeah,
of.
Oh yeah,
might as well
might as well
finish
finish Gilmore's story. Gilmore's story, then we'll end it.
Alright.
So you're in the McDonald's in line with the black gentleman, and then you said and
So okay, so I'll just I'll go through it really quick for those who don't feel like rewinding and going, okay, this
No.
is where you ended.
No.
Just go from where you were.
No, I'm just gonna. Okay. We entered McDonald's. There was a black gentleman and some faggot lady, and my group of people. The register over there was open. That was the only one that was open at the time. But then the manager walked up. I assume it was the manager walked up to the register in the middle, and he looked directly at my group of people. I swear to God, eye-to-eye contact. I felt like the connection on my penis. And he's like, "May I help you?" We walk up to him. And we start getting our order, like halfway through our order, because we're ordering for 3 people. I get a number 2, which is 2 cheeseburgers, and my sister got chicken nuggets, and my grandma just got a coffee, and I got a coffee, and my sister got a fruit punch. But in the middle of ordering, like in the middle of my order, this lady that was in the other line walks up to my grandma, and she says, "Is your vision that bad?" And my grandma has glasses on, so we thought she was being serious for a second. And then she said it again, "Is your vision that bad?" And my grandma goes, "What?" And she says, "Your vision must be pretty damn bad to walk in front of me," when he directly looked at me and told me that I was supposed to be next. You cut in front of my ass. I can't believe there are people in here like you that just cut in front of other people and make my day harder. And I had to look down and bite my tongue because I wanted to say some choice words that wouldn't have gone down very well in the McDonald's public area. But I'm just looking down. And so is my sister, and she's just yelling, and she's like complaining about it. She's in the other. If there's 3 people in the McDonald's, first off, and if somebody accidentally cuts in front of you, which we didn't even do because you're in the other line, fucking waiting already. That doesn't. All right. If somebody opens up a new cash register and you're waiting in a line, and somebody says, "Are you next?" and a new group of people walked in, would you step in front of them and make them wait, or would you just wait in the line that you're already in and there's one person in front of you?
There's 3 people in the McDonald's, and there shouldn't be anyone in front of you anyways, so no. I would just wait in that line, but there's nobody in.
Thank you. Wait, what?
Is there, for the lady, is there someone in front of her?
Yes, there's the black gentleman that's in front of
Oh,
her.
I thought the black gentleman was off, eating or something.
No, he was in front of her.
Oh.
So,
Well, then I would just wait, because I was already there, and
Right.
and for one person, I'm assuming he's not
I'd be
getting
like,
much.
damn it, I didn't act quick enough. Whatever. I'll wait.
but I'm just saying, she comes up to my grandma, and she's just pissing, like, she's yelling at her, and then she almost called my grandma a bitch, like, she said, "I can't believe that," she said B, like, she just started sounding out the B, and then she caught herself and stopped.
Probably saw
and,
you and he's like, oh, I was trying a little kid.
and then, I swear to God, if she would have called my grandma a bitch, I probably would have hit her, and that would have not gone over very well.
An old lady.
And
would-
June has been arrested.
I would have been arrested, but I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
You wouldn't have. You're still a minor.
would have gotten a juvie. Ooh,
You would probably just got a slap on the wrist.
I probably
That's
no, I'm
crazy.
not a celebrity.
I feel
But-
that's
Anyway.
And then she walked over to the black guy that's after he's finished ordering, and she just keeps complaining about it. She wouldn't let it go. Like it was like the worst thing that happened to her in her entire fucking 70-year-old life. She lived through what, World Wars? But this lady cutting in front of her. Damn it, that's
Worst
the hardest
thing
thing.
ever.
Definitely.
To the Great Depression? Nope. This is worse.
Nope. And then I listened
I
to what
didn't
she.
get my
I listened to what
cheeseburger
she
time.
ordered. This is exactly what she ordered because I'll know it for the rest of my life. 2 sandwiches, one with chicken, one with fish, both cut in half, both with cheese on them. No lettuce, no tomato, no pickles. What specific? Yeah, I know. I don't fucking know.
Why?
understand. Wait, okay,
Why?
so-
Why?
The lady, now that I've heard her order, I say, no, you deserve to be cut in front of. Because that was like the stupidest thing that you could have ordered at McDonald's.
Wait, so you take a burger, you cut the patty in half?
Yeah, you cut you make the sandwich and then you cut it in half.
Oh,
You know when you
okay.
make sandwiches at home, you cut it in half sometimes?
Oh, no, I just put it on like I
I'm
have.
too
You know what I
fucking
mean,
lazy
though,
to do
right?
No, no, no. Here, like
When you're little, your parents did that for you.
I'll send you
that. Nope.
a picture of
Skater
I
bread
had
I
a rough
eat.
childhood.
I'll send you a picture of the bread I use when I make.
I really don't need to see a picture of your bread, Eddie.
Okay, all right. It's long.
Well, I know
There's no-
Jim would love to see it tonight in bed.
I would.
Oh yes, jerking off to that bread.
It's
Yes,
long.
whole wheat.
Cutting it in half.
Oh yes.
He's like, white! Yes, white!
I'd like 2 whites and a whole wheat. Oh.
And then we're leaving. When she goes to get her drink, like we're walking out because we had gotten our food, and the guy felt like the guy that was taking our order felt really bad because he was talking to us, and he gave us a free ice cream cone and he gave me my coffee for free, which made me really happy.
Oh, you are so happy.
But like, he felt so bad.
What did the people say to her? Like, anyone look at her? Or?
Yes, the fucking employees were all looking at her like she was fucking crazy because we didn't cut in front of her. She's just some crazy mental fucking bitch that decided to go cycle my grandma. I'm just like,
I don't know why people think Canada is nicer, because in my area, if that happened, people would just look at her weird, not do anything. You wouldn't have gotten shit for free.
America.
America, McDonald's, where everything
Millions and
is-
millions and millions.
Oh, that explains you went to McDonald's. Oh, people from America are nice at McDonald's because they're happy.
Happy Meal.
Happy being
Yeah.
fat.
Happy meals.
Happy. Oh my god.
Anyways, so who wants to do the outro?
Hold on, I gotta think. Did anything interesting happen at Universal today?
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you had a
I think
basic.
I have another one. Let me see.
Oh,
Let
one
me
more,
think.
two more story. We all know how these work out.
Think here.
Are we sure we want to continue? We're an hour and a half in.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to end it, I don't think I have anything.
You don't have anything. You have when you were walking to the car to leave, and they walked into another.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's, if you don't know, Universal it's got its main thing that you walk into, which is City Walk, which is clubs, restaurants.
We're talking about the just so everyone that knows, we're talking about the theme park Universal, not the actual studios Universal.
And this one is the one in Orlando, not California. Anyway, we go in there, and then it's got City Walk, which is the first place you walk into, and then you can either go left or right to get to Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios theme park. And basically, it was both of the parks. Universal closes at 8. Islands of Adventure closes at 9. So you had to just funnel out the City Walk, and City Walk closes at 3 in the morning. Well, I guess at 11, they decide that children need to be banished from the area. And if you don't have an ID, you haven't lived until you've been pulled over to a man with a badge that has Universal written over it, and he's wearing high shorts, and he's riding a bike around the park. You have not lived until you've been pulled over by that man.
Pulled over.
Walked. But
Walked over.
I was walking, and he was trying to ride his bike really slow, trying to catch up with me. But basically, he rides up to me, and he's like, "Do you have an ID?" And I'm like, "Do I look like I have an ID? I'm fucking 14." And
he's
like,
14. I thought you were 15.
And he's
Did
like,
you say?
"You-"
Go ahead.
and he's like, "Well, you need to leave the park." And I'm like, "But my parent, it's up there."
It's up there.
And he's like, "Well, you need to get her down here so that you can leave because you're not allowed here." And I'm like, "But why? It's City Walk. I'm not flashing my man titties, and I'm not drinking any alcohol and or smoking any illegal and or legal drugs. What am I doing wrong, sir?" And he's just like, "Nothing, but I don't like you, so you need to leave." And then, as I'm walking out of the damn park, like I'm walking to the movie theater that's there because it was away from all like the club scene stuff, just so I could sit there and wait for my mom to come down. It's like another one comes up to me and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna sweep the park. You need to get the fuck out, sir." And I'm just like, but I'm like not even near anything. And he's like, "I know, sir, but I hate you," just like that guy over there. And he pointed to the other cop. I'm like, "Wait, are you two busties?" And he's like, "Yeah, I suck his dick for money." And he's like, "Get the fuck out." And
So
I'm
wait,
like,
which part of this conversation actually happened?
He legitly came up to me and said, "Yo, leave," and I'm like, "But I'm not in any of the club stuff." And he's like, "I know, but we gotta sweep the park because none of the little kids are around to be here." And I'm like, I really wanted to say, I'm not little. I'm taller than you because I was legitimately taller than the guy. So, yeah.
Looking up at you. Sorry, sir. You're gonna have to leave. You're too young.
I'm just,
Love that.
so I had to walk away and I had to go sit in the fucking car, text my mom like, "Hey, I don't have the keys." My mom finally gets to the fucking car and she's wasted. That's great, I know. She almost, by the way, thought about giving me the keys to drive home, which is never a good sign. But she's thinking about giving me the fucking keys to
I'm
drive.
sorry. Have you learned how to drive yet?
I've got practice, probably more than she has, which is sad. She was drunk out of her mind, so I mean, technically, by that point, I do have more practice than her. So, but anyway, it's like they have this giant parking garage. So we're leaving, she's driving, and then she looks down for like 3 minutes. I don't know what's down there. I don't know if fucking Narnia was found or something. She just keeps looking down, and she's driving at full fucking 90 miles per hour. She almost drives. Like, we're on the 4th floor of the parking garage. She almost drives out the parking garage. She had to make the sharpest turn I've ever seen. Like, she turned into a Tokyo Drift, and she fucking pulled the wheel. She almost legitimately fucking hit the wall. I wanted to say, I said to my mom, the echo though.
Echo.
I may have unplugged my headphones by mistake. I hit my cord.
Anyway, so I legitimately asked her, "Mom, I can drive us home. I could probably get a safer home than you could." And she's like, no, I feel fine.
Who are you?
And I'm just like, yeah. So I put in my headphones and I just start texting Eddie to get my mind off the fact that I might die tonight.
I was like, this could literally be the last thing I read from Game One ever.
It's probably the last thing you would have read is topics. Give them to me now, bitch.
Yes.
Would have been so sad. But that was my day today. Those are the stories I had to tell.
Interesting.
Either that or the whole cat missing plane thing. God, that would have been the worst thing ever.
A missing
Last-
plane and
yeah.
a missing J-Mort.
Oh my god. And then we have the thing at Mardi Gras. I don't think I told you about this, Eddie. I could just keep going out and the stories. Some fucking kid walks up, and you know how people can be dicks sometimes, just like America and actually just not in America, world in general can just be a giant dick sometimes. Some kid walks up and he fakes trips over me. Like, you know how they'll
Wait.
trip on the ground in front of you, and then they'll look at you and point at you like, "Why the fuck did you trip me?" And I'm just standing there all white and stuff. And he's like, because I gotta point out that factor. And he pointed at me. He's like, "Why did you trip me?" And I'm like, "But I didn't." And I screamed out while he was walking away, "You don't have to be such an asshole / dick." And I was at our school, the Catholic one. So some dad that was like all religious and shit turned around and he's like, "Satan has spawned." And he said, "Watch your fucking mouth." And I'm like, what? That didn't even, sir. I went to the bathroom for 5 minutes to think about what just happened. I came out after I masturbated, of course, and
Oh my god.
nothing.
Wait, did you two fight?
No, I'm white, Eddie. I don't fight.
This kid comes up to me at Mardi Gras, and I was like, "Holy shit, who are you?" And he's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Oh, hi." And we hang out for like 10 minutes, and then any mess that comes up is like, "Hey, Ben."
Jesus Christ, that was so, like, we hang out for 10 minutes, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm hanging out with Eddie. This is a good time." Like, your friend started to like me, actually.
Yeah,
That was
Daniel
surprising.
started to like you. Adam was just being Adam, and thinks
Adam-
that I don't like you, so he's not gonna like you.
Out there. Daniel got to like me. But
Yeah,
anyway,
hanging out with Ivan over there. Remember that was fun.
that was fun. I haven't, like, love Ivan. But anyway, what were you saying? Oh, I forgot. You got me off track by talking about your friends.
I don't know.
Shit.
Oh, and then Eddie Messa comes and takes you
yeah,
away.
Eddie Messa comes up, and he drags me away.
Hey, let's get away from these devils.
It was so, like,
Oh, Jesus.
me and Eddie had literally talked for, I think, the most 30 minutes. And then we had gotten split apart. And I'm like, yeah, I'm hanging out with Eddie, having a good time. Drinking Mountain Dew like the American dream. And then Eddie's dad, meanwhile, is working the American dream by pushing carts and looking like
That was funny.
and then I just get pulled away slowly as my dreams are crushed. And
Don't worry, we
sat-
got next year. And I'll have my own car and we can run them over.
I don't think you want to admit this on the air.
I'm not gonna do that. That's
Say.
insane. I'm not stupid.
I would. Dun, dun, dun.
Plot twist.
Plot
The old
So,
Alright,
anyone
guys.
else see my shotgun about what I said down there? Skype chat.
All right, so we're coming to the end of this podcast. Since
Thanks
Eddie
for-
did the intro, let's
Let's have me do the outro.
no,
let's-
let's have him end it as well. Let's
No,
go,
let's-
Eddie.
let
Oh, I'm
Eddie-
ending it?
No,
Okay.
let me end it. Eddie, can I end it?
Okay, but you have to say something about the 100 thing. Okay?
100 thing.
Okay, then let's just do it best.
You-
Do it best we can.
SUBS.
Yeah, I get to end it.
No, best
Okay, basically, thanks for watching, guys.
No!
Thanks for watching the LPTN podcast. Sorry, best for crushing good dreams. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and favorite. And if that feature was still on YouTube, rate. But you're not using the 2006
Up
version.
or down, up or down, rate up or down.
Up or down.
So don't forget the Google Plus comment. And so yeah, I hope you guys
You mean
enjoyed.
share it or whatever the fuck Google
Oh wait,
does.
Jim, sorry, just jump in. And thank you to everyone that got us to 100 subs. It's our 100 sub podcast, so thank you to everyone that helped us along the way.
And we'll have a video coming out probably by the time this podcast is out. A 100 sub. I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't know. If that was
Random
fired.
video.
A nice little 100 subscriber tribute, I should say. We would play a Minecraft server with you guys, but none of you would respond, and we played by ourselves. So, also, Skate is a pussycat and won't give out his IP because he doesn't want to get DDoSed.
It's a fear, though. I mean, I back Skater up. That's really
Oh,
scary.
also, don't forget, guys, before we leave, Bestwick has no nipples, and Eddie is officially homosexually out of the closet. Bye.
When did I say that?
According to Bestwick, you are homosexually out of the closet.
Oh, well, I'm not. So
So he's still in the closet, everybody. Keep trying and keep pecking, and hopefully we'll get him out by the end of this year.
I
Thanks, Will.
know you're
Twitter sub, yes.
you're mixing me up with the other Eddie.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.